We've just been talking about triggers and temptations in Session 3, and they can happen in the most unlikely places. The first example happened at church. I was attending Calvary Baptist in Anaheim, California. I was chatting with my friend Frank one night after the prayer meeting, and we started sharing with each other about problem areas in our lives. For each of us, pornography was a huge problem. While sharing, I confided that I had an internet porn issue, but Frank had only accessed porn via magazines. We sat and prayed and then went home to our families. The next time I met with Frank at church, he shared that he had gone home and accessed porn on the internet. I felt really terrible. You see, up until I had shared my experience with Frank, Frank did not know that there was porn on the internet. Hard as that is to believe, he had never looked or even imagined it was available there. In our enthusiasm to be a blessing to each other, Frank was tempted to return to his addictive behavior. The information about the internet was a trigger for him, and it opened up a bad new world to Frank. We have to be careful and wise about what we share.
Let's consider Janet. Janet gets paid on the 1st of each month. And on the 1st of every month, at 2 p.m, she gets a phone call from her dealer. What does she do? The old Janet would have greedily been waiting for her next opportunity to score. Now, having begun to reach out for help, she knows this habit is destructive and she doesn't want to keep on making the same old choices. She has begun to realise she can say no. Yes, it's hard. Yes, her flesh is crying out, but she wants to stop. She has a choice to make. In fact, several choices. Janet, with the help of a trusted friend and her support group, came up with the following ways to respond. I will pray and get others to pray. I will be consistent in connecting with my support network. I will memorise the following verses to recall at a time of temptation. From 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. Then from James chapter 1, verse 2. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Going on with her list, I will change my phone number. I will change all my contact information, including email and social networking. I will have a response ready in advance for bumping into a dealer on the street. I will move out of the area. Even if this is difficult, it will be worth it. I will have someone take me out on payday. I will think carefully about who I associate with. These things can work for you too. This is not easy, and it's not a complete list. You may have to be inventive and ruthless. You cannot do this alone. So don't isolate yourself. You need help to do this.